Welcome to Stepping into Divinity, the podcast that invites you on a transformative journey towards embracing your most authentic self and unlocking boundless potential within. I'm your host, Jerica Love, but please call me Mahal, and I am truly honored to be your guide on this path of self-discovery, healing, and empowerment. This world often pulls us in countless directions. This podcast is a sanctuary, a sacred space where we explore the realms of light work, shadow work, conscious living, and the deep wisdom that lies within all of us. Each episode is a step towards understanding the intricate tapestries of our lives, woven with the threads of spirituality, everyday experiences, and the pursuit of our truest selves. So, whether you're an aspiring light worker, a seeker of wisdom, or simply someone curious about the sacred dances between spirituality and everyday life, this podcast is for you. We'll laugh, we'll learn, and we will grow together. Episode 4 is all about exploring light work. Understanding light energy, it's much like love. It is everything and everywhere, and we are all made up of it. Energy, or your prana, so let's play Connect 4 real fast. Light equals ATP equals prana. This is the fundamental force that creates all life on Earth and beyond. Our light is seen and learned throughout all spiritual and religious environments. There's this dual nature of light. On one hand, it is a physical phenomenon, and on the other hand, it is a metaphorical representation. I am learning that light has a central role in many rituals and ceremonies. Candles, lamps, torches, and these totems bring about blessings and protection and a sense of spiritual connection. Digging deeper, light is associated with cycles of life and death. For example, my homie Yeshua and his resurrection. Fun fact, the winter solstice is a celebration of the return of light after the longest nights. Sometimes when I close my eyes, it's pretty backwards. I feel so connected with everything around me, which leads me to believe that light unifies everything. In Schism, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so if I am or not, let me know in the comments. The idea of Guru's light shows the spiritual guidance on the path of realization. In Christianity, there's a description of God's creation of light in the book of Genesis. In Zoroastrianism, light symbolizes the force of good and is intertwined with the deity Ahura Mazda. You know, the one man that is looking to the right, standing in the center of two wings, and he holds a ring in one hand? The festival of Diwali in Hindu celebrates the victory of light or goodness. Then we have the idea of Jyoti, which means divine light in Hinduism, and the Nur of Allah in Islam, meaning divine guidance and spiritual insight. In Buddhism, we see this achieving of enlightenment is often seen as an awakening or seeing of the light, much like Yeshua being referred to as the light of the world. Something that has helped me relearn this is synchronicity. The past 4 years have been amazing reassurance from my source God power. When I became aware of these messages and worked at understanding them, then turning that understanding to an understanding, I was able to and still am able to find peace in many storms. It's pretty cool. I'll look back in my Snapchat history of old pictures with times on it, and it will always be in sync. I'm like, yes, your girl is always in sync. And if you're not familiar with what I'm speaking about, take a moment to look it up. 111 555 1010 222 333 6666 in your Google search. Type in the number, then after type in angel number. That is a great way to start off. As you get deeper into it, you'll be able to interpret it more personable. See where it takes you. When I think deeper on light or to be enlightened, I connect with wisdom, knowledge, and a sense of clarity. That aha moment, or when the puzzle pieces finally fit together. I coordinate that moment with light. Basically, light allows us to see clearly, and this clarity allows us to align within. The ability to receive wisdom, and this wisdom allows us to look at the world and create peace. Light has this beautiful ability to keep the shadow in check. It is amazing power to keep the world in balance. Something that I started practicing in 2020 is perspective switching. I would look at everything and figure out how to make it better. And for me to do that, I would look at the flaws of everything. At that time, I was coaching, personal training, and working at the YMCA. So my attention to detail was keen. Though I had this ability to point out areas that people and myself needed to be better at, something still had me feeling lacking. It wasn't until I chose to see the virtues in everything. For example, looking at a plant initially, I would look at the dead leaves first and want to prune them, then the flower. No joke, you could find me out and about pruning random plants. I shifted to looking at the flower first and allowing the dead to fall away on its own. Same thing with people. Today, I can look at anything or anyone and find something that I love about it. Something that simple can bring light into a vessel. So, let me tell you why you should start doing light work. This practice can help you improve your focus, make better decisions in life, reduce your stress, and it allows you to relax a little bit. We are talking about total body alignment, people. We're talking about Naruto and Kurama. We're talking about Raikou and Rin. We are talking about Sebastian Michaelis. But let's also talk about quantum work. Working with light energy can connect you to other dimensions, thus expanding your consciousness, insight, and showing you universal truths. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with 6 tips on incorporating light into your life. Number 1, be intentional. Stop going through the motions. Reclaim your purpose and focus. Jessica, it's time to focus. Number 2, dedicate literally 60 seconds each rising and envision your light energy. If you say you don't have time to create it, stop making excuses. Number 3, do breath work. If you're new to it, take 1 minute to tap into your breath. You can follow Third Eye Healing CBD on Instagram to find more insight on it too. Number 4, take breaks. Stretch, sing, move your body, go outdoors really quick. The only thing that you need to focus on is being present and free in your breaks. Number 5, release yo shit. Pardon my language, but every night before bed, it doesn't need to go into the astral plane with you. Number 6, be grateful any chance you get. Anytime you eat something, anytime something is given to you or done for you, be grateful. If ever you have nothing to think about in a moment and you are wanting to become present and aware and conscious, think about something to be grateful for first. These are 6 easy things you can do today. Let's not forget about honorable mentions, affirmations. If you can't encourage yourself, nobody can. They can try all they want, but it will always fall short if you cannot do it for yourself. Thank you for joining us on this illuminating voyage through stepping into divinity. Remember that your journey is a sacred one, and the light you carry within you is a beacon of transformation. As we conclude this episode, I encourage you to continue to embrace your authenticity, exploring the depths of your being and stepping boldly into your own divinity. If you found value in today's episode, please consider subscribing, rating, and leaving a comment. Your feedback fuels my mission to spread light and wisdom to seekers worldwide. Stay connected with us on social media for updates, behind-the-scene insight, and a vibrant community of fellow travelers on this path. And as you go about your day, remember, you are a divine spark, and your presence makes a difference. Keep shining brightly, and until next time, keep stepping into divinity.